I served 6 years from 1987 to 1993. I was in the Naval Nuclear Power Program as an electronics technician. And I had 2 years of schooling, and then I served 4 years on the USS Arkansas, which was a guided missile cruiser out of Alameda, California. It was actually through some guys at work. A few people had used them with success, and then they got to talking to me about, hey, you were in the military, did, anything happen? Did you come away with anything that's bothering you? And I was like, well, yeah, I have one issue that I've been dealing with for the 30 years, and I go to a chiropractor every other week for basically the last 30 years, 20, whatever it is now, 28 years, I think now. And I was like, they were like, well, you should apply, talk to these guys at Trajector, and if they don't get anything, you don't have to pay. And if you do get something, they just ask for, I think it was the 5 payments. And I was like, I'm good with that because I'm not expecting anything. I've been just living with it for the last, nearly 30 years. Being a veteran, how difficult government paperwork is. And it just seems like you don't know what to fill out and who to give it to. So for me, Trajector was a no-brainer because I just don't have the patience for dealing with, jumping through all the hoops that would be there. So they made it easy. Now I feel dumb for waiting so long. If I'd known about this, 20 years ago, wow, what a difference that would have made. This was more than I was honestly expecting. I'm very happy with that. It was nice to see them when they were checking range of motion. They're like, yeah, that's a problem. And then I guess with the x-rays, it showed, the extent of it. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with where I'm at. At the beginning of October, they made their decision. I was actually on vacation when that happened. So I found out in the middle of the month when we got back. Nice way to return home knowing a check was in the mail there. So yeah, very, very pleased. If anything, it was almost too good a service because I'd get some follow-up calls on calls that I just, had. So there was I think 3 people that were on it, and it took about as long as they said it would, like 4 months. So at least that didn't drag on any further. I've already got, I think, one person for sure, I think, has contacted you that I spoke with. And then another one at work, he says he didn't have anything wrong with him, but I just explained to him, I was like, if if there's anything that comes up that you think, can't, went back to your service, I was like, give these folks a call. And I just wrote the number down and gave that to him. But I do have one buddy of mine who is about 6 years behind me in the service doing the same job. He's in contact, I know, with Trajector now and starting the process.